Y'all, the compact house is over and Nadia has moved back with her grandma. When they go out them tables, they gonna always turn, and God do not motherfucking play, and he'll humble your motherfucking ass quick. If you don't think he will, he will. And that's why I tell people to be humble and stop popping shit and talking shit like you're greater than anybody else. Even if you have more money, even if you got a car, you got a place, you got a business, you in school, and you talking down on somebody, God will snatch that shit so motherfucking quick, you won't even see it coming, because you're not humble. And you think you're just better than somebody. When you think you're better than somebody, God gonna show you that you're not. AZ done got her hair suit. She finna start selling hair. She's booked and busy, y'all. She waited patiently and stayed down till she can get her motherfucking suit to start doing motherfucking hair. Now she's booked and busy. After Nadia literally clowned her and put her out the compact house, trolled the girl saying AZ didn't have this, she didn't have that, she's broke, she don't have anything. Now AZ can boss up on that motherfucker. She's bossing up, and then she said she's about to move to her apartment. Okay, cool, like, cool. And now you just got put out. Now you're back with your grandma. And the same person that was clowning Eli for living with his mama, moving back with his mama, you back with your grandma. Guess who got the last laugh? Them. Nadia. Boo. I don't know what you thought this was. You had so much money. You was so much better than them. You had this, you had that. You got millions. You touching this, you touching that. They living back with their mama and them. They don't have nothing. AZ is a living proof. She's a living proof. All right, cool. I'm going to stay down. I'm going to let you talk your shit. I'm going to let you speak on me how you want to speak on me. All right, cool. But guess what? When them tables turn and I pop out on that ass, yeah, ain't nobody going to say shit then. That's how it be. You stay quiet. You stay solid. You don't tell nobody your next move. Just pop out with the shit to show for it. Okay? AZ got her car. Finna get her apartment. Got her motherfucking suit. Booked and busy, baby. Finna start selling hair, y'all. God do not play about his motherfucking kids. Nadia, you got humble. Dude, that's karma. All that shit you was talking, you think you bigger than a program. You're not. You think you big and bad. You got this much money. You're over everybody. You touching this, you touching that, baby. You had that house up under a CPN that wasn't yours. You got evicted out that house. Then she came back and said she had took out a loan for that car. And her car insurance is $600. That's what happens when you play bumper cars with your motherfucking car, bitch. Talking about she had to take out a loan for her car. Miss Big Money took out a loan for a car? What? And said she couldn't pay her insurance? What? Miss Big Money, Miss Touching Millions had to do all that. And they talking about everybody keeps saying, well, I got a Nissan and I make so much money because this car is my comfort. Just say you don't have no money, Nadia. Just say you don't have no money. Nadia, out of all people, bought a Nissan and she got so much money. I don't believe that. I don't believe it. I don't believe that not one bit, baby. You ain't had no money from the get-go. You ain't had no money using CPNs. You talking about your credit good, your credit that. Why you couldn't get the house up under your name? She literally made a video, and I remember this video. Oh, my credit good. I got a house in my name, baby. A CPN in somebody else's name. So you didn't have no good credit. You took out a loan for that car. You can't pay your insurance. You moved back with your grandma after you got evicted. Then she said, oh, yeah, I'm in the process of moving, but it's going to take a long time. Because that credit ain't right. Because God humbled that ass. He took everything from you. You had no more money. That comeback house was your money. And you was stealing from the kids. You was stealing from the folks. Now all that shit is gone. You back down to 0. You starting over. But ain't nothing wrong with starting over. Just make sure next time you don't pop your shit and act like you bigger than another fucking program. Like you just so much more than everybody else. You literally popped your shit on these people for months. You came back and popped that on your ass. Got more than you now. Doing more than you now. Literally about to move back out they folks' house. Yeah, that's what the fuck I'm talking about, AZ. Yeah! And then she came back and said, oh, I realized like people was using me. They just wanted to use what I had and then move on. Duh. First of all, your ass was easy as hell. You give it up easy. So any boy that come around you finna use you. Of course, they don't want you for love, baby. They want that coochie. And you give it up every time. And then your friends, you don't know how to be friends to nobody. And you want people to check up on you, talk about nobody was checking on me. Nobody was saying that I was depressed and come out of my room. Because you're not a good friend to nobody. You talk shit about everybody when y'all fall out. You talk shit. You think you better than them. Like you just a bad friend in general. You treat everybody around you bad. And then you think, oh, somebody supposed to check up on me. Nobody's doing this to me. Nobody's doing that. Everybody not a real friend. No, bitch, you wasn't a real friend first. And they left your ass the fuck alone after they got what they got because they thought you was a friend. They thought you was this real ass person and you never was. Karma. God humbled you. That's what the fuck you needed though. And this is a sign to stay humble. This is a sign for everybody to stay humble. Stop thinking you're bigger than the program. God will take everything you have in a second. Once you think you're bigger than anybody else and you got more than anybody else, God will snatch that shit away quick. And it's so many influencers and creators that I've seen that happen here on TikTok today that been, okay, I got this much money, I'm popping, I'm talking shit about everybody, and now they back to square one below the people that they was talking about. Yeah, God don't play.